What's up, everybody? Had a bunch of Newells to turn today, and I wanted to take a break for a little bit, so messing with something else. One is the vintage reel. I'm going to try to take that apart. It's just got 4 screws, it looks like, and see what it looks like on the inside if I really need to clean it or what. I mean, it looks pretty brand new, so who knows. Second thing is this guy. It's called a Tagu nut, T-A-G-U-E. I don't know if that's right. Really small. It's called vegetable ivory. Really, really hard. Really hard. Teeny. This is actually one of the bigger ones I have. That's a quarter. So maybe two quarters around, golf ball size. Let's see. Here we go. This is one in the rough that I'm going to try to turn for you guys. Took my Farrier's rasp and ground down a little patch there, and I'm going to hot glue it to my 4-jaw chuck in a waste block. Well, that's it. They all have these little teeny tiny holes in them also, so you got to worry about that. And you can see inside of there, there's cracks and stuff you got to worry about too. So sometimes they don't work. So let's go over to the vintage reel and see what's inside of that guy. See if we need to clean it up or whatever. I put some backing braid I just had laying around, so it's not a lot. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to fish with, but I put some of that on there last night and just kind of cleaned up the outside. Let's take a look at the inside. Alright, as you can tell, I got this guy on my traveling buddy, the ice rod. I just kind of cleaned up the outside and took the spool off and looked and did all that kind of stuff on the inside, and that's normal, except it's made in America and older, so the parts on the inside are definitely built better. Another cool thing, and this was in the article, I think, is this never lose your nut, it said, or something like that, which is attached to there. Yeah, see, I just cleaned it up a little bit, nothing fancy, the normal in there, and the same thing here, pretty much the normal in here. Okay, look at that, pretty freaking clean. I think this is either leather or paper. I don't know if I should put some oil or grease on that to, rejuvenate it or not. And this is like silk. I don't know if you can see that going on down in there. Right in there is where those gears are. And it just snaps right over. I mean, super nice, super nice. But the only thing is you can't close it with your hands, which is recommended by most manufacturers so they don't break. But this is only done with the reel. You can't flick it back over by hand. So that's kind of cool. That came off like nothing. I swear this is very, very limited use, whoever or wherever I got it from. Nothing. Dang, you probably can't see that. My gorilla hands are in the way. Super simple. Alright. Need a different tool here. I love this tool. It's great for picking crabs and doing odd things. Oh yeah, came off. Interesting. That is crazy. This is just a plate, nothing. Put this in the right direction and look how it came off. I don't see any teeny tiny springs. I think I see straight through to the other side. Careful. Wow. It's just an off-center shaft on gears. Dude, I wonder if I can flip this thing around. That's a piece of metal, so that's not good. I don't think this has ever been hardly used. Interesting, sorry, I'm looking at it. Alright, let's take the... It doesn't look like I'm going to hurt anything if I take the other side off upside down. Not like this. Everything might just... Oh, the guts might just fall out, but... Sorry, this might be a long one, so stick with me. I got a surprise over here. I don't know if you can see it in your peripheral or not. You can probably hear that truck go by, so that's awesome. Okay. This is anti-reverse. I figured that out. It's still a little gunky. It was kind of late when I messed with this. I didn't want to mess with it much. You flip this up, and then you can yeah, I guess that's what it's called, the anti-reverse. Whatever you want to call that. All right, let's do this. So I'm hoping that doesn't that doesn't have a bunch of springs. Okay, let's hopefully nothing comes flying off of here. I wonder if I can just lift this. I don't want to do that. Okay, one big gear. Off-centered shaft, which rides in between there. There's definitely pieces of metal. Teeny tiny pieces of metal in here. Or junk. It looks like, it just looks like wear and tear on the gears, like never been done. Not lose that. It's like when they tap these two screw holes right here for the handle, they didn't give it rats. But interesting. I wonder if this comes up. It's screwed to the shaft here. Dang it, I wonder if there was a hole on the other side. I'd like to switch it, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not even going to clean it. I'm not going to touch this thing. Alright, well that's it. That's the inside on this side. I don't want to take too long, especially if I'm not going to clean it or anything. I might just get some of those, looks like bigger chunks out and call it a day. Alright, I don't want to take too long here. Interesting. I'm kind of glad there's nothing I can do with it. Yeah, a couple of bigger flakes of metal. But it's still got grease in it. It's still got... I'm not messing with it. Oh god, how is this? This is like this. Okay. Let's see, I screwed up. Almost screwed up. I turned the handle when it wasn't geared. Dang, I hope I didn't mess that up. I shouldn't have turned this handle when it was off. Alright, well that's it for that, I guess. Next is catching a fish on it. Cool. Alright, let me show you this next thing here. Alright, you guys know what this is? I love it. It's awesome. I can kind of sometimes consider myself an artist. I would have liked to have had it like printed, you know, like like how they do on cars and stuff like that. But totally 100% happy with this. It's amazing. I love it. It's sweet. I'm excited. My concern is someone's screwing with it when it's on my mailbox, and then some heads are gonna roll. There's these cameras out there called Arlo, and they're security cameras, and I honestly think I might buy one of those. It's like $150 maybe. I know that's a lot to some people, and to me too, but I'd rather not have this stolen. So that's my biggest concern. All right, here we go. Ready? Da, 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 da. Like I said, I love it. It's hand painted. It's beautiful. Can you see it? Can you see that? I got my brother-in-law, my best friend. He works at a body shop and got his guys to put car finish on top of it. So that's really durable. So I'm excited with that. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to come up. You know, was my final envision. a fish coming up to eat this dragonfly, and that's what it looks like, and I love it. You know, the mouth, she had some trouble, you know, visualizing the mouth, but that's about all I was going for too. It's hard. She said she had like 50 pictures of fish, all you know, all around her, so she could get detail and all that kind of stuff. But she also did the inside mouth, which was really nice. The inside's pretty, you know, I got some overspray and stuff like that, but I really could care less about the inside. I did have a rubbing issue right here, 3 spots. But now that the coat of finish is on here, it's what I want. It shuts nicely. It's still a little bit proud. Hopefully you can see this in the video. And I mean, I probably cannot get a dollar bill around any of these seams here. And I'm going to slightly pitch this forward like this, so water will hopefully channel down everything and not get my mail wet. But to be honest, I don't care if my mail gets wet. And if it's raining, I'll just go get my mail. Whatever. Here's the other side. From this angle. Finn's awesome. She signed it back here. Pat DeHart. She's a professional artist. She hand paints, you know, anything and everything. So, and she's a friend of my mom's and dad's, and she helped me out, which is great. I don't know what to say about it. I love it. I love it. Amazing. It was acrylic paint. She was going to try to do oil paint, but that takes forever. You know, oil paint's a little bit more durable, obviously, I think. But it takes forever to dry. I wouldn't even be able to have it for a while. So she tested a little bit on the bottom, which I could care less what the bottom looks like, with her paint to see if it held on the primer I put on, and it did. So she went ahead and painted it. I guess my only concern is the mail lady, you know, slamming it too, or, you know, letting it fall open, which it's secure. Everything is built well. You can shut it. She can open it back up. She can, you know, slam it, open it back up, slam it pretty. That was pretty good right there. What I just did. And I don't think any male person's gonna do that. Mine's a lady, so she would respect this, I would say. All right. Hopefully other people will too. And that's it. I'm excited about this thing. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there.